You sent me a table the other day of the neurotransmitters associated with different substances of abuse,
Mhm.
and I guess when I was reading it, the things that I was most interested in is um, how cocaine results in spikes in dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine, if that's pronounced
Mhm.
right.
Mhm.
Which I mean, does that make it like three times as addictive if it's hitting you from loads of different sides?
Yeah, I guess so, isn't it? It's working upon multiple different brain systems that all make you feel a sense of euphoria and pleasure. Because dopamine is like this excitatory, motivational, get ready and go chemical, and serotonin is more of an inhibitory, like relaxation-y, but more kind of like inhibiting anxiety effect. And then noradrenaline or norepinephrine, depending on whether you're English or American, is like again another get up and go excitation ready state one. So it's kind of like you're getting hit with these three circuits pinging all the time. Makes sense. I mean, obviously, I don't know, we're not using evidence there, but it theoretically it makes sense, doesn't it?
And what is glutamate and acetylcholine?
Acetylcholine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're both again neurotransmitters. I think they're both excitatory. I want to say. Do you know what that means, by the way, when I use words like excitatory and inhibitory for?
Um. No.
So basically, a neurotransmitter, you got two neurons, right? I mean, it's more complicated than this, but we use this as like a simple example. You got two neurons, and there's a little gap between these two neurons called a synapse, right? And neurotransmitters, that's why they're called that, is they transmit or inhibit the signal from one neuron to another.
Hmm.
Okay. And really in the brain, synapses exist as this network where there's loads of neurons connecting to like one synapse and it's like this big web. But let's just imagine we've got two. And let's say in the axon terminal of the first neuron, there's like these clusters of neurotransmitters. If it's an excitatory neurotransmitter like a dopamine, right? It travels across the what's called the synaptic cleft between the two neurons and fires the second neuron. So that like impulse is continued. It carries along that circuit. So that's why it's called excitatory. It excites the next neuron.
Hmm.
Whereas a inhibitory neurotransmitter like a serotonin, right, stops uh, the impulse from going to the next neuron. Serotonin travels across the synaptic cleft and blocks the like electrical impulse carrying on. So that's how we kind of turn on and turn off neurons or brain circuits. And obviously, I'm using very simple terms there, but